Futures and options on futures trading involve substantial risk and is not a suitable investment for all types of investors. Past results are not necessarily indicative of future results. When I use the word I in this video, it refers to what I teach in my charting course or what I author in my twice daily oral and written updates. Prices shown on charts and quote boards are in real time and take into account all known activity up to this point in time. And if you'd like to read more of this disclaimer, simply hit the pause key on your video player. Good morning, Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for Friday. And this is the 2nd of March, 2018, about 9:20 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right, a big down day follow through in the stock indices, another percentage point drop. Obviously, the tariffs that the president is threatening are not sitting well across the world. You're hearing from world leaders literally everywhere talking about this. Okay. Can the president walk away from it? Yeah. Can China do something to make him walk away from it? Yeah. So now the question is, what does China do, if they want to start reducing that $375 billion deficit we have trading with them? That's really what it boils down to. Now, if you think it's just rhetoric, today there's huge meetings going on at the White House from what I'm reading. All the thinking heads are there. There is a Chinese delegation there. We'll see if anything gets done. What I'm really making a point of is if the tariffs go through, obviously it's bad for the marketplace. If over the weekend there's a breakthrough and you hear that come Sunday or something and you take a real bearish position on the market, that's risk. And that's all I can say. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm not telling you to do it. Dollar index sinking under that pressure, getting bids everywhere. The euro, that's right, it's up 76 points as we're talking right now. So's the pound. Why is the yen up? Well, a change. You know, I've been asking you every day, if you look at my videos in the afternoon where I do the currency work, I said, people just buying this yen. I think those in the know, the talking heads, knew that the Bank of Japan was seriously considering abandoning its super easy money policy in some manner. And now the word came out today from the Mr. Kuroda, the head of the Bank of Japan, that in 2019 the bank is considering that. So now we're starting to see parts of that puzzle come in. In the grain market, after big moves yesterday to see some profit taking going into a weekend where you're uncertain about weather situations in Argentina, makes sense. I pointed out this morning in my subscriber videos, and those are people that are my paid subscribers for my trade recommendations, that the grains, especially the wheat, both KC and Chicago were 2 days in a row. In fact, KC's 3 days in a row over the upper Bollinger Band. They're vulnerable is the point that I'm making there. I've been wondering about sugar, why it exploded. I haven't got the whole story, but apparently problems delivering on the March contract. Now remember, sugar works different. The contract expires, then deliveries begin. So it's one of those unusual circumstances. I don't know why this has all happened. I will do my best to find out for you. Bonds and notes, where's the safe haven bid? That bothers me a little bit. Normally when you get a stock market that's now down in, about 1,300 points overall from its peak here, and you get bids into the bonds and notes as people want the risk off take going on. They don't want to be with that risk on. They want that risk off mentality. You get bids into that and you're not today. I'm just pointing out all the discrepancies. Gold yesterday, down hard, back up sharp. Same with the silver market. Was that a one-day affair? Will it reverse itself if the trade tariffs do something? If the trade tariffs go into place, was that a bottom in the gold? There's so many questions here that you have to ask yourself, and they're not going to be easy to answer. Let's talk about today's data. University of Michigan consumer sentiment, 99.7. They expected 99.5. That looks good. The prelim was 99.9. You're fine with the current conditions, 114.9 versus 115.10. That's fine. Expectations, fine. Okay. The ISM data is a bit concerning. The 2008 current business conditions, 54.5 versus the prior month, 72.5. That's concerning. It's not a jolt yet where it's going negative, but it's scary. As I said, the Bank of Japan jolted, and that's the only word I could use because they even said 2 weeks ago that they're continuing with their easy monetary policy. Then European economic data. Producer price up 0.4 on the month.
plus 1.5% on the year. And again, PPI seen 4% on the month, 1.6 on the year. X-Energy up 0.5% on the month, 1.9% on the year. So it just gives you an idea where the producer price indexes are falling in. I want to remind you about these markets because they're going to be real important. And if ever you needed information, the tariffs, what's happening in Argentina, the U.S. plains if you're watching the grain markets, metal markets, these are the different markets our staff writes on. And over the weekend, unlike so many people, they don't go home basically. They're writing from home and they're filling in all these stories so that come Sunday night, actually starting on Saturday, you start getting some, and then by Sunday you really get a lot of them. You want to see what our traders get? Here's how you do it. Give us a call. We'll put you on a small trial for it so you can see what they do, and you get to choose the categories that you want. No charge. We'll let you see it. But I promise you, it's a limited trial, and that's the end of it. You can click up here if you'd like to get more information on that underneath us on many websites. And remember, when you click on any of these forms, if you haven't tried my information, you're going to see different ways that we now provide it, both with trade recommendations and without trade recommendations at different prices. But a lot of information. And as a commodity trader, I can't think of things that traders need more than information. I'm Ira Epstein. You have yourself a great weekend. I'll see you all come Monday.